The Kahala Mall is an indoor shopping mall in Honolulu, Hawaii that opened in 1954. If you've clicked onto this video, then you know what today is. It's Monday, Mall Madness. Every Monday I'll be releasing a new video on a defunct or maybe not so defunct mall and its history. Make sure you stick around to the very end of the videos. I'd like to see if you, the viewer, are paying attention. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for my latest mall video, defunct store, occasional throwback Thursday, or soda history. Leave a suggestion about a future video or memories of this mall. Thanks. Ground was broken for Hawaii's mall-type shopping complex in May 1953. An initial 8.9-acre construction site was located 4.7 miles southeast of downtown Honolulu. Wai'alae Center was developed by the Bishop Estate of Honolulu. Its builder, Bishop Estate, was transforming the Wai'alae Kahala area from pig farms to a high-class neighborhood, and the new mall was designed to facilitate the sales of new homes. A mall-wide grand opening was held on November 4th, 1954. The Stage 1 complex encompassed approximately 27,000 leasable square feet and housed 7 store spaces. The largest was leased as a 17,000 square foot Piggly Wiggly supermarket. Other charter tenants included Benson Smith Drugs. Benson Smith was a chain of drugstores that began in 1883 on Fort and Hotel Streets by Henry Benson and George Smith. Wai'alae Shopping Center was their 6th store. Teens loved their long soda fountain. The mall also included the Dutch Girl Pastry Shop, a realtor, and a medical dental clinic, which also opened at its inception. It offered free parking for 400 cars. In January of 1957, the Bishop Estate announced plans for a major expansion on the Wai'alae Center. A 2-level, 75,000 square foot Honolulu-based Liberty House became the first operational Stage 2 store on February 15, 1958. By October, several other businesses had opened. These included Honolulu Savings and Loan, Mid-Pac Lumber Company, Kahala Florists, Music City Records, and a 13,000 square foot Woolworths. It was the first F.W. Woolworth Company's dime store in Hawaii. Wai'alae Center now covered 160,000 leasable square feet. The parking area accommodated 1,500 cars. The entire 26-acre mall began to be developed in the late 1950s. New peripheral structures included the 20-lane Wai'alae Bowl, which opened in May of 1959, and the Jojan restaurant, which opened in November of 1959. The Piggly Wiggly supermarket was rebranded as a Western Super on January 16, 1959, but by 1964 the grocer was operating as a Star Market. Meanwhile, a 20,000 square foot Long's Drugs had been built on the south end of the shopping complex. This store welcomed its first customers on August 18, 1963. In May of 1966, the freestanding Jojan restaurant closed. A new owner reopened the facility as Reuben's Restaurants in September of that year. In 1966, Wai'alae Center was sold to the Kahala Center Company. The Kahala Center Company announced the second major mall renovation and expansion in February of 1967. This remodeling project, which would enclose all courts and concourses, was plagued by various construction problems over the next 2 years. Demolition work commenced in November of 1968, with a great deal of the mall being razed. Liberty House, Star Market, Long's Drugs, and Woolworths were left standing. Liberty House grew to 92,000 square feet, with Woolworths being expanded to 31,000 square feet. A new shopping concourse was built along with a 2-level, 75,000 square foot JCPenney, which opened its doors on November 12, 1969. The remodeled Woolworths was dedicated on April 29, 1970, with Liberty House rededicated on September 27th. Construction of inline stores and the new shopping concourse was completed by June of 1970. A new name was bestowed as part of the $10 million enclosing renovation. The shopping hub was now known as Kahala Mall, the first enclosed and air-conditioned shopping center on the islands. It encompassed approximately 350,000 leasable square feet. Inline stores included Carol and Mary's Ladies Wear, Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor, Granite Jewelers, Harvest House Coffee Shop, Moro's Nut House, and a two-level, 20,000 square foot McInerney's Junior department store. Enormous glass chandeliers were ordered from Venice, Italy. A large sculptured fountain was built under a 60 square foot skylight. Outdoor cafes offered places to dine and watch the passing throngs of people. The mall offered a variety of civic and cultural promotions, fashion shows, puppet performances, cooking demonstrations, art exhibits, music, and educational gatherings. On October 22, 1973, Joseph Magnin opened a 14,500-foot store at the mall. In November of 1976, Reuben's restaurant was renamed Spindrifter Restaurant. Often gracing the center with their presence were Jack and Marie Lord. After Hawaii Five-0 went off the air in 1980, Lord retired and could be seen walking the mall or sitting on its mini benches. A bust of the actor was commissioned by sculptor Lynn Weiler Liverton and unveiled in 2004 outside the Cocoa Head entrance near California Pizza Kitchen and Macy's. On March 1, 1983, Joseph Magnin closed. The vacant building was leased by the Carol and Mary chain, who incorporated a 1,300 square foot Allion boutique into their operation. The combined store began business on August 1, 1983. Allion relocated into its own mall space in November of 1987. In January of 1985, JCPenney closed. A third mall renovation was done, and the abandoned store was divided into 19 tenant spaces in the 5-screen Consolidated Amusement Company movie theater. The movie house showed first features on December 19, 1986. I remember seeing this 1989 movie, The Abyss, at the mall during that summer. It would reopen as an 8-plex movie theater in November of 1989. With these improvements, Kahala Mall encompassed approximately 370,000 leasable square feet. The Carol and Mary Kahala store went dark on July 31, 1992. Liberty House had established a men's store in the vacant Carol and Mary building in October of 1992. Reuben's restaurant shut down in November of 1993. The building was demolished and replaced by a 20,000 square foot Barnes & Noble superstore, which opened on April 7, 1995. At this time, Kahala Mall spanned 407,000 leasable square feet. On November 22, 2001, Liberty House closed. It would reopen as a Macy's. On March 31, 2006, a flood hit the mall. Water affected an estimated 60 of the 90 mall businesses and knocked down the 2 movie auditorium walls. The Star Market Grocery was rebranded as a Whole Foods Market on September 10, 2008. Barnes & Noble closed for good in January of 2014. Ross Dress for Less leased the space and was officially dedicated in October of the same year. On March 14, 2022, the Macy's men's store closed. Planet Fitness moved in and opened for business on March 21st, 2023. Today, Kahala Mall is anchored by Macy's and has over 98 stores and services, including a Long's Drugs, Whole Foods Market, Claire's, Apple Store, Ross Dress for Less, Starbucks, Jamba Juice, GameStop, Chili's, and a California pizza kitchen. Congratulations, you made it this far into the video.
When I find you.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
So let's see how close you were paying attention to my video. So how many anchor stores closed in this mall? So if your answer is 4, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. So what do you remember about this mall? Leave a comment or some more details that I may have missed, or maybe even a suggestion for a future mall video you would like to see. Don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions. Thanks for watching.